morning and welcome to another weekly vlog. It is the first full week of 2025 that I'm doing a weekly vlog. It is Monday and I woke up this morning and I checked my phone. I know I shouldn't, but I do. And all on my Facebook and everything else, like, it's snowing. So I got out of bed, had a look, and it was a poor excuse for snow. It was just a sprinkle. A sprinkle. I got so excited. Not that I love the snow, I hate the snow, because I think as an adult, it's more inconvenient, isn't it, than it is actually fun. But I was excited for my son, and I looked out and it was just a little bit on the path and a little bit on the car, and now it's lunchtime and all the snow is gone. So it was a poor excuse for snow. Anyway, I'm starting off 2025 being very positive. I felt like at the end of 2024, I was going for a very difficult mental health phase. I was really struggling. Over Christmas, I really struggled. I suffer with mental health anyway. I have anxiety and depression and lots of other things that go on with me that you don't see because I don't want to share it. But at the end of 2024, the last couple of weeks, I really struggled. And I thought, I'm just going to try and have a more positive mindset, say positive things to myself rather than negative things, and see how I go about my day. But anyway, moving on, it's Monday. I've got to pop to Asda when I pick up my son because he had a growing spurt over Christmas and he's so tall now. He's like up to my dad's chest. And my dad's only 5'6", and I don't say how old my son is, so please don't ask. My ex-husband and I like to protect him as much as possible. But he had a growing spurt. So luckily I had one pair of trousers in the back of the drawer that were too big for him last year. So they fit him, but I need to go to Asda and get another pair of trousers. Kids cost a fortune. Anyway, I'm going to take you along with the week. I'm going to try and be as positive as I can. I'm going to be organising my son's birthday because it's his birthday next month and his birthday party. I've got a lot of things going on. I thought I'd just take you along with me. So I'm going to go and have some lunch now and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. It's Wednesday and my new ring light just turned up because I broke my other one. Well, I kind of dropped it and it smashed. So I bought a new one and it just turned up and now I've been playing around with it. But this one's like a tripod one, so I can stand and talk to you without having to like hold my phone like this. But there's loads of different lighting. So let me go through them and see what you think. Like, oh, I look blue. Which one? Oh, I like that one. I like this one. So this is 1, blue is 2, and then this one's 3. I think I like 3. Let me know if you can tell any difference on the camera. Sorry about the mess behind me. It's just one of those days. It's just a bit of a mess. Anyway, and on the table here, I've got a pile of clothes that I need to sort out. So I thought I would fold all these up while I was having a little chat with you, a little catch up with you. So we are back in a routine now at school. My son is having a little bit of trouble at school at the moment. Not with anybody. My son seems to struggle with regulating his emotions. My ex and I are talking about it with him and we're talking to each other and we're going into the school next week to have a chat with the school to see like what they can do to help us because he's having trouble at school as well. But bless him, he's really finding it difficult right now, just in the way that he feels like he's always doing something bad or he's not going to have no friends or things like that. And he's a very sensitive little boy. I absolutely adore him. But I've told him that he's not doing anything wrong. We just need to learn. We just need to find the technique that works for him because every child is different and the same technique is not going to work for one of his classmates and it is going to work for him. So we just need to find the technique that works for him and we're all going to work together to be able to find it. That calmed him down a little bit. But yeah, it's just been a bit of a challenge as a parent trying to regulate his emotions. I mean, I am being tested for autism and ADHD, but I'm on the waiting list and that could be God knows when really, couldn't it? But I'm going through that right now. So I'm like, kind of like, is he showing signs of ADHD? Is there something that I need to be more aware of? So yeah, that's going on right now. But we're staying positive because this is my year of positivity. I don't want to be a negative Nelly. I'm going to try and be positive. So it's just a challenge that has come our way, and together with my ex-husband, with the school, with my son, we're going to work it out. Because everything is figure outable, right? Everything is figure outable. You've just got to figure out how to figure it out. Anyway, moving on from that. We've only got 221 days left till cruise. By the time I record this, by the time you see it, there'll be less. But yeah, it'd be 200 and something days until the cruise. I've joined the WhatsApp groups on WhatsApp. And that is, there's one community group for single parents that go on a cruise, one community group for the kids club that my son's age bracket can go into, and then there's another community group which is just all about the cruise in general. It's really nice to get to know people. It's really nice that some people have been on a cruise before, so they're helping out the people that have not been on the cruise before. So yeah, that's really nice to get to know them. But they all live on the opposite side of the country than I do. I'm the only one that's kind of down south. Everybody else is in the middle or up north. Or some of them are like travelling from Ireland or things like that. So yeah, just a bit, they're all going to meet up and everything. But obviously we're on the opposite end of the country, so it's a little bit more tricky for us. But they all seem really nice and really lovely so far. All want to help each other, so that's really nice to build that community of people too. There's a few negative Nellies in there, but you're going to get that wherever you go, aren't you, really? What else is going on with my life right now? I'm starting to read another book. I don't know if any of you are into manifestation. Let me know if you are. I was, then I kind of come out of it, but I'm thinking of starting to go back into it and start the whole manifesting journey. I mean, I can read tarot cards. I used to be a tarot reader. I'm not anymore, but I can read tarot, and I have given readings in the past, but I stopped all that for, I don't really know why, but I just stopped. But I've been reading, you've got The Secret, and then you have The Hero and The Power. They're also other books. I'm reading The Hero right now, and I'm going to try and manifest better things in my life, because the end of last year was pretty tough for me, and nothing actually went wrong. Like, nothing seriously went drastically wrong, but I just found it mentally, emotionally tough. And I just felt like this year I just want to have a better life. I'm kind of sick and tired of where my life is, and I want it to change. It's only going to change if I change it. But I am looking into manifestation, thinking it will keep me going, keep me, you know, pushing forward. So let me know if you do manifestation. I do obviously watch Emma Mumford. She's someone that I watch quite regularly. But if you watch anybody that talks about manifestation or anything like that, then do drop in the comments those kind of YouTubers or Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or anything that you think I should watch. And if you're not into manifestation, then is there a reason why? Like, I'm getting the pros and cons of it. So let me know if you're not into manifestation, why not? Not a judgment thing, just a curiosity thing, really. But yeah, that is all that's going on with me right now. There's nothing really else happening. I have set some 2025 goals, but I don't really want to share them. I kind of want to keep these ones to myself. I want to work on them privately and then let you know if I achieve them. So that is kind of what I'm planning on doing there. Do you set 2025 goals or not bother, or do you just kind of go through the year and see what happens? So, but other than that, we're all well, we're all good, we're all healthy. My dad's about to go on another cruise. Cruise galore, my family. Yeah, they're about to go on another cruise. This time to the Caribbean for 2 weeks. So they're looking forward to that. They're getting ready for that. We're actually going to go around and see my dad next Saturday, because Arsenal are playing Aston Villa, and my son is an Arsenal fan and my dad is a Villa fan. So yeah, they're going around there to watch the match. Well, I'm not. I'm probably just going to sit and talk to my dad's wife, but yeah, they're going to sit and watch the match, and he's like, I'm going to wear my Arsenal kit, I'm going to do this. So he's a very happy little boy, just going through a bit of a challenge at the moment, that's all. But if you've had this with your kids or anything, do you have any tips or tricks or anything else that, you know, we could possibly try with him? He's worried that we're going to tell him off, and I've told him we're not going to tell him off. We only want to help. We only want to make you feel good in yourself. We only want to make you the person that he wants to become. We want to help him on that journey, but we're not going to tell him off for doing something that was a mistake. Because as I tried to say to him before, bad behavior does not make you a bad person. You know, and we all make mistakes. It's about how we learn from those mistakes. Obviously, I'm a mum and I do shout at him sometimes, and sometimes he hits my limit and I hit my line with him and I do blow my top. But if I can help it, I will try to talk to him and encourage him and help him see a different point of view rather than be angry at him, because it's not really going to do any good. But if you have any tips or tricks on this, then do let me know in the comments. But for now, I am going to tidy up and I'm going to do a little bit of work, but I'm not in the working mood. I'm not in the working mood, and that's why I'm procrastinating by folding pants and talking to you. But I am going to finish folding the pants up, and then I am going to get on with a little bit of work. And then I've just recorded a video of what I got for Christmas. So if you want to see what I got for Christmas, I will link it in the description box below and in the cards. And I also did one with what my son got for Christmas as well, and I will link that too if you want to see what we got for Christmas last year. I'm going to say this year, but it was last year. So anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I will catch up with you probably tomorrow. It's Friday, final day of the week until we hit the weekend, and I have been painting my son's room. Well, I get really, really bored of painting. I don't know if anyone else does that. I really, really hate it. It just bores me so much. And you can even have like something on the tablet watching YouTube, or at the moment, I am addicted to Traitors. I have never seen it before, and I needed something to watch, and it came up on the iPlayer, and I thought, I'll just give it a go. And I watched the first episode of season 1. I can't stop watching it. I'm on the very last episode of season 1. It's getting a bit intense for me, so I took a break and I started painting. I'm only painting the woodwork at the moment. So my son said he wants to decorate his room, and I want to surprise him for his birthday and do it as an Arsenal themed room, but I don't want him to know. So I thought, how can I get around it? So I said, why don't we get rid of this blue here, and we're going to paint all of it white, and then we're going to paint it grey, paint the whole room grey. Because I feel it's such a small room, it's like the box room. If I paint it red, it's going to bring the walls in. And it's such a small room anyway that I don't want to make it smaller, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm no interior designer. I don't know. But this is just what my assumption is. So anyway, I'm painting all the woodwork, but got bored. So it's going to be a weekend job of painting the woodwork. And then the next weekend that my son is with his dad, I'm going to paint all the walls 2 coats of white. And then I'm going to paint all of it 2 coats of like grey silver. And then the next weekend that I don't have him will be roughly around his birthday. And I am going to do the rest of the room. So he wants a TV in his room. And I said, yes, he can have a TV in his room, but we have to save. And my mum has got a new TV. So we're going to use her TV and we're going to put that in his bedroom. And then she's got the new one. And I'm going to buy a Fire Stick, but I got a £30 Amazon voucher from my shopping scan, so it's only going to cost me a tenner. So that saved me money, and we're going to put that just there where the window is. So that's where the TV is going to go. And he's got his bed. He's not going to be staying in his room watching TV, but he's just getting older. He just wants a TV in his room. So it said, yes, you can have a TV in your bedroom. That's absolutely fine. And I've got some Arsenal posters to put on the wall, and I've got a football wall sticker to put in the middle where his minion canvas is. That's going to go, and I'm going to put an Arsenal or a footballer wall sticker just there. Going to keep the mirror because it makes the room look bigger. Might get rid of these shelves. If I don't get rid of these shelves, then I'm going to put loads of Arsenal bits and pieces on. He's got an Arsenal calendar. I've got him Arsenal bedding on the way. I've just bought him a new lampshade, and I've got a football rug as well. But I'm keeping the curtains grey. I'm not going to change them. And his roller blind is blue, but majority of the time it's rolled up. So I'm not going to buy a new one for the sake of it. But yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do for his birthday. So he's got his birthday party on his actual birthday. He's spending the morning with his dad. Then we will do the birthday party together, and then I will bring him home and I will have the rest of the afternoon and the evening with him. So I want to get it all done then. So yeah, this time it's glossing, next time it's painting, and then the time after, which will be his birthday, it's getting it all Arsenal themed and decorated for him. I'm trying to do it on a tight budget. I picked up a few things from Vinted. I've got a few things in the sale. I think the rug only cost me like £12. The lampshade was only £4, which was a bargain. The bedding was a little bit more expensive. That was £21, but it is an Arsenal one. So anything to do with any football club is usually expensive. And yes, I could probably get a second-hand one, but I just feel icky buying a second-hand bedding. Nothing wrong with it. It's just something I personally feel uncomfortable with. And I think we all have our limits, don't we, of what we're willing to buy second-hand and what we're not. And bedding is just something I don't want to buy. So that's just me, but no judgment on anyone else that does. It's absolutely, you do you. Okay, and I bet there's things that you wouldn't buy secondhand that I would. So this weekend is full of glossing and working and the exciting jobs of a mum, of doing the washing and the ironing and the cleaning and everything else that needs doing. But I really hope my brother doesn't call and ask if he can stay tonight, because he's got nowhere to stay, because my son's bed is full of all of his stuff where I've been painting door frames and stuff. But anyway, I think that's enough of me rambling on for the week, but that's how my week has gone. Next week, nothing overly exciting. We've got a meeting at the school to do with my son. He's not in any trouble. I spoke about it earlier on in the video. He's struggling with regulating his emotions. So we're going into the school to see how we can all work as a team to help him. And I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else exciting happening. But yeah, this is what it is usually like in January, isn't it? Pretty boring. Next month is my son's birthday. So we've got that, and it's half term. And we've got Mother's Day. Easter is already in the shop. I went to Aldi today and it was full of Easter stuff. And I'm like, I still got Christmas chocolate stuff at home, let alone worrying about Easter. Anyway, like I said, enough of me rambling. I'm going to get on with doing some more work, and I might paint a little bit later on if I feel like it, and we'll go from there. But if you like my rambling video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Leave me any comments below if you want to. I love chatting with you all in the comments and seeing what you're getting up to. It's so nice to build a community on YouTube. And whenever you're watching this, I hope you're having a good morning, good day, good evening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.